I think, Governor, you may be having more degrees than I do, but Article 125 does not require a degree to interpret. On the part of Parliament, it says, either House of Parliament and any of its committees has power to summon any person to appear before it for the purpose of giving evidence or providing information. County assemblies have got similar powers to summon any person. Just this morning, we have said we expect the speakers of the Senate to summon the president to come and provide evidence of the unethical conduct that has been talking about in the public domain. Any person. Senator Sifuna, is the president above the law?
The proper question is whether the president is a person.
Yeah.
Once you get an answer to that, Chair, that's it.
Then he can be summoned.
Correct.
And so it's the same thing. And
Of information.
these are conversations that I want the Assembly to take seriously.
Of information.
That the power that Parliament has, you have that power. And we'll be coming to the Assembly.
Chair,
Senator
Cherargei. Let me just go on record. Cherargei, which is my name. Senator of the Republic of Kenya from Nandi County. Maybe to live where Sifuna was, the president is a person, as under Article 120, because in case of any impeachment proceedings, they must appear before the House to defend themselves. Even when you interpret presidency, the former deputy president appeared before the National Assembly and the Senate. So no one is exempted from the law to appear before the houses of both houses of National Assembly and the Senate, or even before the committees, because Article 123, Article 125 of the Constitution as provided. So the question should be, is a person already? And they should. Maybe just one quick before, sorry, Wambua, let me ask Governor, because you have had the raging debate and I saw you in the devolution conference. Only two questions, because we are in preliminary. In your appearance before Parliament, especially before Senate or any committee of National Assembly, or even any committee of the National Assembly or the Senate, have you been any way requested in person or through your officers for any favors by any member or any committee of the Senate or the National Assembly? One. Number two, what is your opinion that when you want money, Senate and Parliament are very good friends, but when accountability and transparency comes on plenary, or when accountability and transparency comes on board, it becomes a problem. What is your view as the governor of Kitui and your view as a member of Council of Governors on this aspect of you want to take this? When Senate increased 30 billion, it comes to 415 billion. Senate are very good. Parliament is good. But when you are invited, let me not use the word someone, because invitation is within the context. Most of your colleagues are uncomfortable to come and share the country. Why particular road is not fixed? Why water is not available? How did the money use? And you know, Senate and Parliament does not do audit. We just consider as by the Constitution. So that is my second question, that what is the feeling are you? Because I've heard when the chair asked you, are you willing to appear before Kitui County Assembly? You said you will think about it. So does it mean also when you are called to appear before the Senate or any committee of Parliament, do you normally think about it, or do you follow as an obligation that has been followed by the Constitution 2010? And finally, don't you think if Senate is abolished, or Senate is abolished, don't you think it is a plan to kill devolution? Because you will no longer have a protector. Because the enemies are powerful and they come in different shades. You know, in the Bible, I'm told when somebody went somewhere, the Bible says they went into 7 different directions. I don't know which verse. I'm not a good. You are an Adventist chair, and Bishop is seated to me. Wamboi will tell us the. So is this a strategy to kill devolution? Because sometimes we are expecting to be killed from one direction, but maybe by killing Senate and abolishing Senate, and you know they say before you kill a dog, you give it a bad name and hang it in public and dry. So what is your position on my three,
Thank you.
not questions, but your view on the issues?
I think question number one had already been put by Senator Sifuna, and it will be the very first question we ask every governor who appears before this committee under oath. But you might just respond for the benefit of Senator Cherargei.
Yeah, thank you for those questions. I'd answer the first one. I've not been asked money. None of my officials told me they were called by anybody to be asked for money or for any favor at all. Number two is about accountability. As I said, Article 94 is very clear. It gives the Senate of the Republic of Kenya the power to oversight funds which have been given, appropriated by Parliament. The monies we get, the equitable shares and so forth, they are appropriated by Parliament. That is both the National Assembly and the Senate. So to come, and it's public money, and we are supposed to account for it, particularly when the Auditor General has looked at how we have done things and they have raised certain issues. And the Senate has invited us, as you put, to come and explain ourselves. And I have always, if you look at record, I've always appeared before all the committees, the PIC committee, the PSC committee, and even other departmental committees, because I believe in constitutionalism, and I also respect Senate. Thank you.
Senator Mbua?
Thank you, Chair. First things first. Let me put my friend Senator Cherargei to order. You know, you don't go misquoting the Bible. I know a friend of his who does that a lot of times.